Hi campers, hope you're all doing well. Welcome to another video. Back out for a wild camp, and I'm not in my usual woodlands for a camp. I've ventured back to Cornwall and I'm on the southwest coast path. So I'm down Cornwall for Christmas this year. Came down here a few days ago. What is it today? Wednesday, so a few days before Christmas Day, and got about an hour or an hour and a half before darkness falls. So I'm wandering along the coast path a bit, and going to find somewhere to throw down my bivvy bag for the night. It's a bit of a micro adventure, this one, something quick and simple. Worryingly, one of the spots that I've got in mind to throw down my bivvy, I'm looking over the way now and I can see it's occupied by sheep, so might have to shoo them out of the way. But never mind. Looking glorious. As always, when I camp down in Cornwall, the weather's a bit dodgy, but we'll see what happens. A bit slippy on foot too, so I'll bring you along. Quite a steep set of stairs to get up the hill there. I really need to address my fitness. So up there where those sheep are was my destination of choice for this camp. The sheep being there is not so much an issue, but the farmer was doing the rounds, and yeah, I didn't really want to stop there and aggravate and upset the farmer, so I'm moving on along the coast path a bit further to another spot which I think could work. I haven't visited it before, so I don't know for sure. Improvise and overcome, as they say in this world. So I'm just going to head to it now. Got about 45 minutes now before it starts getting dark, and ideally in that time I want to be at my spot and know where I'm going to pitch. So yeah, I'm going to move on. So that's the stretch of coast path I've walked there, and just over there is Loo, the Cornish town of Loo, where I started my walk, where I'm staying whilst I'm down here. So not too great a walk, nice and easy going. Got too many layers of clothing on though, so I am starting to sweat a little bit. Got to be careful of that. So, just got to the top of this hill. This is my my backup option. I'll be honest, I've never ever been up here before, so I had no idea. like it plateaued out a bit. And there, I think, because I'm quite exposed right up in this top. Tarp to put up to and my Dutch hoop Bivvy. And yeah, I'm not going to waste no time. Can't see the farmer who was patrolling the field over there tending the sheep, so I suspect the farmer's just doing quick rounds before nightfall. Too strong, it's no more than 20 miles an hour, it's enough to throw the tarp. But I'll probably get rid of the tarp when I go to bed. I only want it for sort of sitting up this evening, cooking my dinner and whatnot. Once I go to bed, there we go then, folks. Put you there, shall I? It's actually quite cosy underneath here, and that mist is starting to sort of roll in a little bit, and it's bringing with it some moisture. So, real test for the tarp tonight. Not entirely happy with my pitch, if I'm honest with you, but like I say, I probably will take the tarp down in the morning. And then when I get up in the morning, I will strike camp straight away, drop down the hill and have a brew on one of the benches down there. I think that's my plan anyway. We'll see what manifests. But yeah, if the wind wasn't blowing, this spot would be absolutely glorious. But you've got to take the rough with the smooth, haven't you? But I've got everything laid out. I've got my bedding in here. As usual, I've got my foam mat under there, my rab, 2 season sleeping bag, and my rucksack is slung in the back of the bivvy bag, with my bag of clothes to act as my pillow tonight. I should probably even sling my boots in my bivvy bag later too, put them in a carrier bag or something. But yeah, I've got my stove and whatnot here. Got a new toy to play with, folks. I was doing a bit of work out in the USA at the beginning of this month, and I was out there for a week, and I've been wanting one of these from Self-Reliance Outfitters for a long time, ever since they came out like earlier this year. But you haven't been able to get these in the UK, not unless you pay an extraordinary amount of money for postage and import duties and whatnot. So I got this delivered to the hotel in Washington where I was working, and it's great. It's a Pathfinder copy of the Swiss officers mess kit. Just a little 1 pint water bottle and a cup. All made out of stainless steel. Very nice. Probably thinking I've got booze or something in this, but no, it's just water. And comes with a nice strap to sort of keep it all together. Yeah, I've got this in the Black Friday sales as well in America, so got 20% off it, which I was quite pleased about. But yeah, this I think is going to go in my haversack when I go out for my bimbles and brews. You'll see it feature in those videos, I dare say. Well, every now and again that wind gusts. It doesn't want to stop. I think I won't go up the lake tonight, I don't think. So with this camp, I'm just going to have something quick and dirty to eat. I've got a Cornish pasty that I got from a baker's down in town, and then I've got a rat pack bought in a bag meal from the steak detective to have later as well. Nice and simple, because I knew it was going to be a little bit windy up here, so I didn't want anything too extravagant to cook in this weather. I've got a nice hearty imperial stout, peanut butter stout. My wife got me from an online place. 12%. Ooh, gonna be fun. Yeah. It's always a relief to get set up. I'm a little bit nervous about the farmers doing the rounds, but don't envisage I'll get caught once it gets dark. So yeah, I'm just sitting tight for the time being, keeping a low profile. Yeah, I wish I could make this picture a bit better though. It's a bit of an annoyance. But yeah, that view, lovely jubbly. The camera there is making it look a lot lighter than it actually is, you know. Got to have a Cornish pasty when you come to Cornwall, folks. Cheers. And if I get this video edited and uploaded before Christmas, Merry Christmas. I hope you all have a good one. Oh, that's nice. So I've just checked the weather forecast. I downloaded the Met Office weather app a little while back, and I found it to be pretty accurate for the specific locations that you're in. And I've just sort of checked the forecast for this area here, and it's showing that the winds are going to gust up to 37 miles per hour through the night. So that's kind of helped me make my mind up, I think, now, in so much as I'm gonna sit here for a little bit, get a brew down me and maybe some hot food, and then take the tarp down, just hunker down in the bivvy bag. The bivvy bag will not be bothered one bit by the wind tonight, whereas the tarp is gonna flap around like a good one. So yeah, just be done with it. There's no rain forecast, it's just wind and probably a bit of the misty, mizzly stuff maybe.
I can get all my kit inside the bivvy bag, so I'm not worried about any of that getting wet. And then I'll just hope for the best in the morning that there's no rain then, but again, there's nothing in the forecast. So yeah, I think that's my plan. It's only 4:30 now. It's starting to get dark now. I'm hoping that you can see me on the camera. So I'll probably be going to bed early tonight in any case, and I'll be up and away early in the morning before all the walkers come out. But all being well, I'm hoping to get another camp done whilst I'm down here for Christmas. I'm going to try and get up on the moors in between Christmas and New Year. That's kind of weather permitting, I think, really. I don't want to go up there if it's absolutely brutal. So, but more than likely, yeah, I'm going to get up there for a bit of a hike and a camp as well. And I'll be using this same setup here with the tarp and the bivvy, albeit I'll aim to get into a more sheltered spot when I'm up on the moors, hidden behind a nice rocky outcrop somewhere. So yeah, hopefully I'll bring you a video on that one as well. Got a nice bit of Lancashire hot pot tonight. Hi campers, so just had that lamb hot pot, or Lancashire hot pot. Not bad at all actually, enjoyed that. It was warm and filled my tummy, so yeah, happy with that. And then I've got a nice cup of tea, and that'll be my lot before bed, I think. And yeah, so it's blowing a good one at the moment, but tarp's taking it. But like I said before, I'm going to take it down when I go to bed. Just rely on the bivvy bag. Alright, I'll bid you farewell. So, hi campers, I'm tucked up in my bivvy bag now. I'm wrapping the GoPro in my sleeping bag so you don't get no nasty wind noise, but it's fairly early. I've taken the tarp down just because it was getting battered by the wind up here, so I thought, don't need it, I won't risk it getting damaged or whatnot. I just double checked the weather forecast for this evening, and excuse me, there is a bit of rain now forecast around midnight for an hour or so, that'll be interesting. But I've been in this bivvy in the rain before and it's held up absolutely fine, so I'm expecting the same tonight. But I've got everything squared away pretty much, so that I can pack away quite promptly if I need to get off the hill quickly. I'm still wearing the majority of my clothes, which is unusual for me. Normally I'll strip down to my base layers for bedtime, but yeah, I'm just mindful that if the weather does turn against me, then I'll have to be ready to move and just drop down off the hill into a sheltered spot, come what may. But I think I'll be okay. I slept through quite bad weather. It's just a bit of wind in it, so yeah, we'll see how it goes. But I'll see you all in the morning. Bye for now. Morning all. So it's 5 AM. Zipped up in the bivvy bag still, as you can probably see. The wind is blowing a hoolie outside at the moment. It's sort of gusting at about 45 mile an hour. It's been doing that throughout much of the night, with bits of rain lashing the bivvy bag here and there, but it's been good. It's been good. I've actually got some sleep, believe it or not. I'm warm, I'm comfortable, I'm dry. A little bit cramped in here. but the bivvy bag has done well. It's put a shift in tonight, and I want to sit here for another couple of hours at least. So I don't really want to pack down until it starts getting light. And yeah, as we're nearing the winter solstice, that means it's a long night at the moment, and I felt that today. But yeah, just thought I'd bring you an update. See you in a bit. Hi campers, so it's 7:30 now. Starting to get a little bit lighter outside, as far as you can see on the lens though. Yeah, GoPros aren't good in the dark. But yeah, it's been a long night in the bivvy bag, but I survived it. Been battered by the winds and a bit of rain, but it's been lovely and warm and cozy in here. And yeah, I even got a bit of shut eye, so I can't complain about that. That's one of the very few times where I've zipped up this the top of this bivvy bag. I usually leave this open when I use it, but because of the weather last night, I sealed myself. Well, I didn't quite seal myself in, but I sort of zipped it up about 3/4, made sure there was a bit of air flowing through it, and all was good. Yeah, so I'm gonna give it a few more minutes. I think sunrise is at 8:15, so I've got 45 minutes till sunrise, but in the next sort of 10-15 minutes there should be enough light for me to see what I'm doing and get out and about and start stuffing everything back into my rucksack again, get down off the hill and head back to the car. So yeah, I'll try and bring you along when I can. Almost packed up. There we go then folks, all packed up as always. Feels like it's about 45 degrees. There we go folks, back on the coast path now. Nice to get off the windy hill. I assure you that when I went up there yesterday, the weather forecast was looking okay. I mean, it wasn't looking great, but it wasn't forecasting 40-mile-an-hour winds. It seemed to change in 2 or 3 hours. But hey ho, that's what gets thrown at you down here sometimes, and quite often with me. But I enjoyed it nonetheless. It was an adventure in every sense of the word, and certainly a challenge. I did seriously consider bailing out of that camp last night about 9:30. I was chatting to Chris and John on WhatsApp, and I was sort of saying, what do you guys think? And yeah, they said no, grizz it out. So long as you're warm and comfortable in the bivvy bag, then stick with it, and that's what I did. So I thank you two for your advice. I'm glad I did. I feel a sense of achievement now, and a renewed sense of pride in that hoop bivvy bag. The Dutch Army hoop bivvy bag was absolutely rock solid last night. It was only held down in the ground by 4 pegs and the weight of me, but there were a lot of tents that would have failed in those conditions last night. You'd have had to have spent a lot of money on some decent Hillerberg tents or such like to get a comfortable night in a tent through those conditions. And yeah, I was hunkered down nice and comfortably in the Bivvy bag. So I'm going to head back that way towards Loo. Just going to stop here for a minute on this bench and take on some water. I don't quite know how, but I made it through 12 hours last night of not having to get up in the middle of the night for a wee. That was quite impressive. Got a cereal bowl. Right, I'm going to end the video here now, folks, and make my way back to the car. All that's left for me to say is thanks for watching, and I'll try and get this uploaded before Christmas, and in doing so wish you all a Merry Christmas and a Happy New Year, and hope you all have a good one. So bye for now. You bastard. This is my first choice location I was going to go for last night. Instead, I ended up over there. I don't think either option is particularly ideal, if I'm honest with you, but that was the best I could find.